We started in a van. Actually, we started in our own cars, really, to start.
Yeah.
Drive a couple cars with all your shit in the back of the trunk. Yeah.
Thanks.
And then you moved to, we bought a van we called it Barbara. It was like one of those like conversion vans. It had a VCR in it. We watched like Dances with Wolves and Pulp Fiction and shit on the way. Yeah. That fucker died in Lebanon. And and we've been on the road for so long, I was like, I'm fucking over it. And we just left it there. I like another van. Actually, that was a different van that died. That was a 15-passenger that died in Lebanon. We called that one Missy. And
I knew a 15-passenger had to be in y'all life at one point.
Oh, yeah. Right. No, I mean, we drove that shit everywhere.
Yeah.
That one, my favorite part was that guy died in Jackson Hole.
Oh,
yeah. So I saw y'all were recently there, right? So we had a show in Jackson Hole. And we had...
Where is Jackson Hole?
It's a place called...
how many fucking people were there? There couldn't have been too many people.
It was fine. Like, we got like 400 or so. I mean, it's not huge. Yeah, it's not huge. But
I mean, that sounds like a lot for Jackson Hole.
Yeah. And then the next show was supposed to be in Montana, but we're driving through Yellowstone Park and the van dies.
Damn.
And I'm like... And I'd made a bunch of friends in Jackson Hole that night. Yeah. Friends of friends. And I was like, fuck yes, this is awesome. Yeah. We're going to stay here.
Yeah.
And so
Jackson Hole is fun to stay at.
The next thing, so we're like, an hour and a half from Jackson, and call a tow truck company. Guy shows up, smells like, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. Dude shows up, smells like liquor, right? Yeah. And he's got his son with him, and he keeps like calling his son an idiot. He's like, "You idiot! You like idiot. Get back there!" Like popping him on the back of the head and like saying, "Go set up this shit." And it's like, God damn, this guy's like a piece of shit dad or whatever. Yeah. I know it's bad. So then he puts the van and the trailer on the tow truck, drives us back to Jackson Hole. They told me that it would be like $250, and we get there and he's like, it's gonna be $800. And I'm like, and back then that shit mattered.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck that. Like, if you try and charge me $800 for this, I'm gonna call the cops and say you smell like alcohol, all this. Yeah. And he goes, you gotta talk to the boss. I told the boss the same thing, and the boss goes, if you call anybody other than me about this, I'm dropping your trailer and your van in the lake. And I'm like, fuck me. So it's like, fine, here's your $800. Just pay. I mean, like of the options, like $800
or a waterproof van.
I mean, all our gear and like our guitars and shit in the lake. And these fuckers were like, they're like hardcore Yellowstone people. Like, they meant it. Yeah. Like, drop your shit in the lake.
All right, we're gonna drop you out there with the bears.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, it's better he said your shit in the lake than you out there.
What would I do? I mean,
hey,
who knows?
Piss yourself and
it's a true story.
Hope they let you live.
I mean, I'll never forget that guy. I mean, he smelled like fucking booze, like bourbon, and he's just sitting. This kid's like 12 years old. He's like, "You idiot, get back there and set up, get this going." Like all this, just like there's rednecks everywhere, dude.